It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Introducing Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor. He weighed in at 63.5 kilos. He's 178 centimeters tall with a reach of 177. And he'll be facing Teofimo Lopez. Stands 5 foot 8 inches tall and has a reach of 68.5 inches.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor, one of the best fighters in the history of the United Kingdom and certainly out of Scotland, the undisputed light welterweight champion of the world. Nicknamed the Takeover, it's Teofimo Lopez. Tries to be entertaining both in and out of the ring, and boy is he talented, a two-division world champion.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, a boxing sensation from Scotland, a hard-hitting, undisputed 140-pound champion of the world, Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, in the United States, an electrifying two-division champion of the world, known as the Takeover, Teofimo Lopez.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Beautiful counter punch. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Caution is being thrown to the wind. He threw the hook, didn't land. This one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Swing and a miss with that hook. The charts action from both of these fighters. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Punch and just got countered. That left hook doesn't find its target. The jab doesn't quite connect. Catch and shoot. A perfect counter lands. Throws the jab, but does not score. That hook just can't find the target. A perfect counter shot. This fight has a real good flow to it. Good defense there to stop that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Taylor in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Do you want to win this fight? You're starting to make mistakes and you're
The end of that jab, you're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
mind on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
And there's the bell for round 2. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Insane action. You'd like to see more jabs. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skills for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Punch, counter punch. They're both trying for a knockout. Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Back and forth they go. And that hook misses. Punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
I need to win this round.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get
Boxing, be smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything.
timing already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't.
The bell rings and we start the third. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
He throws a punch. A receipt is coming right back. Nice job to block that uppercut. So much for boxing. This is a fight. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Gonna shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Which one of these athletes is gonna be the first to get rocked? Threw the left uppercut, but it misses. One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. How are they still standing?
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Taylor in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bout, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
In the first straights down the middle, can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let back into the...
Back at it in round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Counter punch. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. The straight right just misses. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Well done with that counter shot. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Good counter punching. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talking about Taylor in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick.
Put him back on him this round. Right, let's go out there.
Shots. Keep smart. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
Just take the round off. Win the round on.
And there's the bell for round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. Did you see that? And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. And the Tartan Tornado is down. And that body shot folded in like an old t-shirt.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just misses with that uppercut. It's code red time now for Josh Taylor. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Misses with the straight left. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. He misses with that straight left. Has to be careful for that. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
You've let him back into it.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
Just a set. Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care.
Don't appear. You were thinking. You were smart. You were loading up.
There's the bell for round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Code red time for Josh Taylor. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble. Did you see that? Down goes Josh Taylor. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You all right?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience.
Down goes Taylor. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.